even I feel like we've choked each other from further distances.
Oh, well, that's a metaverse I can get into. Buckle up, world. The consumer tech rocket is about to take off. Meta is playing wingman, and my cyberpunk metaverse waifu awaits me. So what's going on here?
We've sort of scanned ourselves in a lot of different expressions, and we've built a computer model of sort of each of our faces and bodies.
Okay, I think I get it. I'm scanned version of me in the metaverse. I interact in the metaverse as this scanned version of me.
That then, when you have the headset on your head, it sees your face, it sees your expression, and it can basically send an encoded version of what you're supposed to look like over the wire.
I can't tell whether it's fitting or not to have the two most robotic people conduct the first interview in the metaverse.
I mean, that's going to be the meme that the two most monotone people are in a metaverse together.
Ah, you beat us to the punch. It's true though. This picture is the only time we've seen a variation in tone from Zuckerberg.
The thing that you can do in the metaverse that is different from what you can do on a phone is like doing stuff where you're physically there together and participating in things together. And we could play games like this. We could have meetings like this in the future.
I think I see some of the positives already. Like if you have a scan of yourself already, you can wake up in the morning and you can look crusty, but no one will know because you have a cleaned up version of yourself in the system. No one will ever know that you're ripe with eye boogers all over your face. Another positive is at work, I don't need to smell some of y'all's hot breath in the morning. You know who you are. Some of you had the whole weekend to brush your teeth. I don't need your funky coffee breath deep in my nostrils. Leave me alone. Another positive is Metaverse BBLs. And y'all already know how I'm customizing my avatar for job interviews. That's right. I'm going all white, buddy. No shame. I'm talking good old American peanut allergy white. When I get the job, that's when I'll be the real me.
So it's not going to be like we roll it out and one day everyone has a codec avatar. We want to get more people scanned and into the system.
Meta, watch out. You can't be doing the things you were doing before if we scan ourselves into the system, okay? Pinky promise? Zuck. Yeah, I just don't want Metaverse barber ads if my avatar's hair is messed up. And I don't want orthodontist ads if my avatar's teeth are messed up, and I don't want skin bleaching ads if I have an interview coming up.
Plus, there's hand tracking without, so you don't need to have a control. So the cameras aren't just doing the pass through of the entire physical reality around you. It's also tracking the details of your hands in order to use that for like gesture recognition, this kind of stuff.
Oh, so you're tracking how my hands are moving. Okay. Is there a private mode for hand gestures? Maybe? Asking for the ducks. Okay, and I'm just gonna jump in front of this in case my hand gesture data is leaked in the future, but I'm a big shucking corn guy. I like all types of shucking corn. I work at a restaurant, actually. I don't work in a restaurant, but I'm hoping to work in a restaurant maybe in the future. And yeah, I'm just practicing. I like to practice shucking corn. All the corn. Any type of corn. Brazilian corn, South African corn, Serbian corn, big shucker of corn. Yeah, they call me Shucker Carlson, Tupac Shakur.
Yeah, we've been able to get way further on hand recognition in a shorter period of time than I expected.
Ah, so this is a soon type of thing, huh? I just don't want my data out there, because sometimes I practice shucking corn 3 times a day. Sometimes I practice shucking corn 5 times a day. It all depends on how slow things are at the restaurant.
I don't think anyone out there is really doing what we're doing here.
Let me translate that real quick. He said the Apple Vision Pro is real cute. He said I'm smoking on that Fang pack.
Basically be just as effective as a hologram, as a physical object, any game that you're playing, a board game or any kind of physical game, cards, ping pong.
Listen, if y'all face me, y'all are getting cooked in Metaverse ping pong. Trust me, you don't want the smoke. I'll cook you guys like some smoked meats.
Someone asked me, do I smoke meat? Smoking meat. Smoking these meats. Smoking meats earlier in the day. Smoking these meats.
And while I'm cooking you, I'll put some Sweet Baby Ray's on you.
Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's is very good. Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. We have just applied the Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's. Maybe throw some Sweet Baby Ray's on the ribs and take it from there.
The internet, I don't know if you heard, can get kind of weird.
I love this part about the internet. The internet is goated in its ability to take a product's original use case and just completely throw it on the ground and come up with something completely different and bizarre. I look forward to seeing what you weirdos come up with.
I actually think that there could be a world where people actually prefer being able to express themselves in kind of ways that aren't so tied to their physical reality.
Oh, you guys think I'm playing with the white avatar for job interviews? I dare you, I double dare you to show me these options in the metaverse. I'm ticking white with a Taylor Swiftness you've never seen before. I'll even apply for jobs I'm not qualified for, like full stack developer. And if they ask me if I have any programming experience, I'll tell them no, but I'm great at code switching. And if I have to badmouth a minority group to get the job, gee willikers and color me pink. You should have made a white avatar.
I kind of think increasingly, the physical world is super important, but I actually think the real world is the combination of the physical world and the digital worlds coming together. But until this technology, they were sort of separate. The thing that we've experienced with is basically you have a photorealistic avatar that you're talking to, and then right next to them, you have an expressive kind of cartoon avatar. And that actually is pretty normal too, right? It's like, it's not that weird, right? To basically interacting with different people in different modes like that. So,
okay, this makes sense. We do this with emojis, video games. Obama did it with the anger translator. I get it. Vessels of expression.
If a lot of people are interacting with the digital version of ourselves, who are we really? Are we the entity driving the avatar, or are we the avatar?
Well, I think our physical bodies also fluctuate and change over time too. So I think there's a similar question of like, which version of that are we?
Ooh, we're getting slightly philosophical now. I think, therefore I am. No. I tired, therefore I uppy. Metaverse metaphysics is what that line was. Yes, the first instance of that. Listen, I don't take my role as a leader in this new branch of philosophy lightly. If you live life according to an uppyan doctrine and you believe in universal basic uppies or ubu, then please subscribe to this channel.
I'm experiencing a new way of seeing the world for the first time, because it's physical reality, but it's digital. And realizing that that's possible is just, it's blowing my mind. It's just really exciting, because I lived most of my life, before the internet and experiencing the internet, experiencing voice communication and video communication. You think like, well, there's a ceiling to this, but this is making me feel like, oh, there might be that blend of physical reality and digital reality. That's actually what the future is.
In the past 3 years, I've been using consumer tech and thinking to myself, oh, this is the future. For the better part of 10 years, I haven't been saying that to myself. A lot of the advancements in consumer tech have been insignificant. They weren't leaps like they used to be.
It feels like the early days of like a totally new way of living.
I sense that there's a lot on the horizon. But fret not, you mouth-breathing scoundrels. As a pioneer in metaverse metaphysics, I will guide you. Because we've been through so much over the past couple minutes. We've seen how low I'm willing to go for a job interview. We've peeked into the future. And we've
choked each other from further distances